Crystal, do you like to eat? Well,
That's like asking, do I like oxygen? Ask a harder question.
yes, but we've had a couple meals together, and we've had a couple good meals together in New York City.
Fancy pants.
Yes, but do you
Delicious.
consider yourself a
Yes.
foodie?
Yes. 100% 10 toes down. As I'm eating my meal, I'm thinking about my next meal. Unfortunately.
Well, we are in luck adventures because Crystal's hometown, Alexandria, is known for great restaurants. So on today's show, she's going to take us 24 hours of eating in
Oh,
Alexandria. And you know what? If you're going into the DC area, don't sleep on Alexandria because when I went there on two different occasions, had just a blast. And at totally different restaurants. You can go low key, you can
hmm
go upscale, and I've had both. I've had Greasy Spoon Diner and I've had great upscale meals. So, but Crystal's going to take us through the best of the best on
yes.
today's show.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else to say besides let's get this show on the road.
Welcome back to the Stacking Adventures podcast. Every adventure has a story, and today we're going to hear Crystal's story. She's
Mhm.
Crystal Hammond.
And I'm Joe. He's Joe. So I'll see hi.
And we love to travel and we love to tell travel stories. So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing today. How long have you lived in Alexandria?
Wow. This year will make 20 short years. I've been in this area, I'd say, for 20 years. Alexandria, I would say, let's see, since 2014. Let's see, I was there from '06 to '08, and then from 2014 till now. I did a brief stint in Woodbridge, Virginia, but I came back to my love. First love is
It,
Alexandria,
it is your
Virginia.
first love. You really like it.
It is. I love it out here. I can talk about Alexandria all day. I could spend the whole day, which obviously I do if my address is here in Alexandria. But yeah, but people, I prefer, and this is kind of selfish that I prefer my friends and family to come visit me instead of me visiting them because I'm so spoiled. And recently, my mom and sister-in-law came to visit, and so I could not wait to show off all of my favorite places to them. So I was like, "Hey, Joe, why don't we share all of my favorites with all the
Well,
listeners?"
let's do this for people who haven't been to Alexandria. I've been, as I mentioned, on a couple of occasions. But what is it that makes it special before we get into the restaurants?
So I'm lucky enough to live in Old Town Alexandria, which is right it's about 5 miles from DC. It has the special, it's called Old Town for a reason. So think actual brick old original roads. Alexandria is older than America. So we also have our birthday own big, huge birthday celebration with fireworks and free cupcakes if you're ever in the area right after 4th of July. Our birthday is right after that. But we have so many historical sites. Like this town is very, very rich with history that is perfectly preserved, also. I've been stuck a couple times turning down one of those cobblestone streets where you're like, ouch, darn it. So you have to go super slow. We're really close to the airport too, Ronald Reagan Airport, and I ride my bike all the time. The Mount Vernon Trail is steps from my place too. So I'm very, very spoiled as far as being able to walk to all the local shops, even the big namers, to work, to gym, exercise. Like I could do everything on foot if I wanted to, and we have a water taxi. Like I can go on about how spoiled I am in my neighborhood.
The water taxi takes you to DC.
Georgetown, DC, and the National Harbor. Spoiled,
Sweet.
spoiled, and more spoiled. Yes, I always buy the annual pass and I hop on that sucker on the weekends to just go explore. It's totally worth it. And sometimes I pack a lunch because I'm still, even though I'm such a foodie, I am very cheap because even for lunch today, I was like, apologies, coworkers. I got my trusty tuna for lunch. I'm the party foul person with the tunas, but I save my monies for the weekends and for the happy hours also during the week.
Yeah, because this is the thing about Alexandria. You live there, I don't, but tell me if this is correct. It doesn't seem like a cheap place to live.
No, no, I could afford a studio, no
Yeah.
bedrooms,
There are
but
some
it's
gorgeous
just
houses
enough
that
for
I think
me.
are somewhere
Oh,
between a bajillion and a bajillion dollars.
Oh, yeah, the especially along, Mount Vernon Trail and that path, those homes are huge, and they have the lake right behind them, so they have boats and all that fun stuff down there too. So it's a lot of really cool historic, places here too, and the one of the place that I volunteer with, we do a homes tour every year, so your ticket gets you a tour of a lot of the historic homes
Oh,
in
that's
the
cool.
area. So
That would
that's
be
another cool
really
thing.
fun.
Yeah, that is nice. So try to plan your trip around that, the historic homes tour, that's a really cool thing to see too.
I haven't done one of those in so long. When I was growing up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, there's a little historic town, Marshall, Michigan, that would do a historic
Uh-huh.
homes tour, and you'd walk through these
Mm.
gorgeous old houses.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
these are from the 1800s, but yours are from the 1700s.
Yep, and being a docent, I get to learn a lot about the houses, and one of the houses, we were telling a story about back in the day, there were canals that ran through the streets, so the house had actually sunk, so they actually had to jack the house up. They had to go 200 feet into the ground to burrow the poles in order to stabilize the house again, and it had a like, you can see it in the bedrooms, it had a slant also from just the seepage, into
Wow.
the ground. So that's another really cool thing. The homes are old and historic, but they are expensive to maintain also. But
Yeah.
they're beautiful to go inside because you can see all the markings in the wood of, history. And some even have this cool thing out front of where people used to tie their horses. So even to see that, and they still have the gas lanterns in front. It looks like go on, but we're here to talk about food.
Yeah. So the homework assignment was, you are going to take us through a day. So I show up just in time for breakfast, and you have me meet you outside of which restaurant for breakfast?
So Joe Theismann's, and I think people have heard of this guy. I guess he played a
The
sport.
quarterback.
Yes. So he has a restaurant, so it's a locally owned restaurant. He's part of ARP, the Alexandria Restaurant Partners, which I don't have the thing in front of me, but actually right now in the summertime, they have a rosé passport where you visit the restaurants that are part of the group, the locally owned group, and you get a stamp. And if you get all the stamps, you get entered to win a prize. So that's a really cool thing that they have going on. But the fun thing about Joe Theismann's on both Saturdays and Sundays from open, I think they open around 10 until 3, which is a very long time, they have brunch. And their brunch is all you can eat and it's only 29 bucks. Yes, I said that right. All you can eat, and it is a very nice, they remodeled it a few years ago. It's a sports bar, so think, there's cute guys in there a lot of times too, watching their sports, which I go there to watch the Buckeye games. There are a lot of
Oh,
TVs. You can see every TV from every angle, but the cool thing, because I normally this is not like me to recommend a buffet, because I don't like the kind of buffets where you're standing over the food that's under a heat lamp and it's under all the germs of the day. No, they have a menu and you pick 2 items at a time that you would like to try from their menu, and they have a variety of things. A couple of my favorite things were they have this, pork belly hash. Yes, that's on the all you can eat. They have chicken and waffles. They have a bunch of pizzas. They've got, like a breakfast biscuit. They have it's called the quarterback scramble. Like, they have very, very good food, and you order it, so it's all made to order, and you keep ordering those small plates 2 at a time until your belly's full. So that's one
wow.
highly, highly recommended
So
breakfast.
so this is not, Crystal apparently likes to sleep in, which is why she goes with brunch. Because open at 10 a.m., we're way past my breakfast time, Crystal.
Well, but you're gonna go for your bike ride in the morning when you get up. You're gonna walk down because we have a historic farmers market. So if you walk down to our farmers market, we have the oldest continuous farmers market. I know it's in the US. I don't know about the world, but Saturday mornings you're gonna get your butt up. You're gonna walk to the farmers market. I like to buy. There's a lady that make these. She makes elixirs. I buy 2 shots of the elixirs. One is like a ginger cardamom, and the other is It's like a purple color, it's deep purple. I don't know what's in that one, but that's usually what I get from the farmer's market. There's also a place that makes these big, huge breakfast sandwiches, or you can get as much fresh fruit as you want. So that will definitely hold you until you walk
Until the brunch
back.
opens.
Exactly, because it's a very nice walk down to the water, and you should start your why not start your week with or end your week with a farmer's market trip.
Well, and what a fun thing on, because the brunch is on Saturday or Sunday, so getting
Yeah.
your either I could just imagine in the fall, well, before college football,
Oh,
watching game day, and having a brunch sounds like a good
yes.
time. Joe
Yes.
Theismann's for brunch on the weekend. All right, now we're gonna turn around and we're gonna go right for what? For lunch.
Yes. So lunch. All right. So there's 2 places that I love for lunch. One is in, the Delray neighborhood. It's called Matt and Tony's, and they actually have breakfast all day. They serve it all day,
Oh, there we
but
go.
yeah, but you can have a good lunch. I'm trying to think, what did I have? They have the biggest pieces of chicken you'll probably see in your life. My mom had a chicken sandwich, and I'll post this in our Clubhouse group on Facebook. But someone was like, "Wait, is that still the sandwich?" It comes outside of all sides of the bun. It circumnavigates your bun. That's how big your piece of chicken is for this sandwich. So they are not stingy with the meat, whereas the beef will never be said at this restaurant. And it's another one. It's a super cute place. It's in right inside in middle of the neighborhood also, and it's locally owned. They how long? I think that what they were born in like 2022-ish, 2024, no, 2023. So they're still, I wouldn't say they're kind of new, but the only problem I have with this restaurant is they keep winning awards. So the more people find out about them, the more crowded they'll be. We would love to keep this as a best kept secret if you can, but Matt and Tony's, I've always had amazing top tier service. And even when they do a lot of bar crawls in the area. They did a Valentine's, they did one just for ladies, like for shelters and stuff like that, because all proceeds always go to one of the local causes. They do a Christmas time holiday one, they do a St. Patrick's Day. So you get to know each restaurant because they always have like something specially made just for the bar crawl partakers, as you will. But this is also one of the good spots, and this is in Del Rey, which is also some people I love to walk. This is about almost mile and a half, 2 miles from my house, but I think it's total walking distance, especially with all the calories. I don't mind walking them off. But again, there's also a free bus if you don't want to walk. You can just hop on the bus for free. Also, obviously the metro too.
On on, uh on YouTube, I'm walking through pictures of some of the food, and it looks like everything from traditional choiches and some of
Oh yeah.
these. I'm looking at a chicken and waffles stack right now
Oh yeah.
that is absolutely huge. But it also looks like, I was just in Charleston, South Carolina. We talked about that a
Yes.
couple episodes ago. And low country food, it looks like there is some like low country cooking here too. I see shrimp and grits. I see
Oh
some
yes.
uh,
Country fried
s
chicken. That's what my sister-in-law, she had the country fried chicken. Yep.
yeah, some skillets. Yeah,
Skillets.
just
Oh yeah.
oh my goodness, the bread looks homemade.
Philly cheesesteaks, like, I'm telling you, they have a robust menu and didn't even have room for dessert. That's another, sad thing for me. It's a beautiful place, good for kids too. They were able to make because one of my like, I'd love to bring people to this place when they come from out of town, and my friend had a picky eater kid, and they were able to make him some plain butter noodles. I guess kids love that, so don't be afraid to ask for what you want also. Yeah, those deviled eggs are very good. They have a lot of good stuff, but my I do have an honorable mention also for
Okay.
lunch. Barca. So, it's back to Old Town Alexandria.
How do you
This
spell Barca?
Barca,
Okay.
and they are built from an old shipping container that's actually on the water, and I
Wow.
even got caught in a storm there, but it
Barca
was
Pier and
cool.
Wine Bar.
Yes, yes. They also have a happy hour also in the wine bar area, but They decorate this place also for the holidays. They go all out with the decorations. It looks like I can't even describe what it looks like a winter wonderland in the wintertime, but it's a really cool place. You get a very good breeze. They even have fans there. Very good place for sunrise, set shots. You get to see all the boats. You get to see all the water activity going by, but it's more tapas style also. So you order lots of small plates. The drink menu is amazing. Even they'll make obviously all these places also make non-alcoholic drinks, but I think it's like Mediterranean Spain kind of food, but obviously because
Right
the
on
name
the
Barca.
right
Yep,
on the pier.
it's right on the pier. Like, you are surrounded by water. It's, like, on the ledge of the pier, and it's an old shipping container that they turned into quite a nice looking, setup, and, of course, for wintertime, they have the fire pits out there to keep you warm, and they can pull they have, like,
Yeah, I
this
saw they also have, like,
plastic stuff.
heaters above as
Oh,
well.
yeah. Yep. The steak skewers, yeah, the food is good here also, even for small bites. It's a really good place to take pictures and to be seen. Um, yeah, I don't have
Cool
much
looking
more to say
drink
about
menu as
yeah,
well. Oh, now
and the view.
we're looking at the view at dusk, like the golden
Yes,
hour, my favorite time, and the lights are on, and you can see the lights across
the
the
tops.
yeah,
Yeah,
just beautiful. Well, the lights across the river too.
yeah,
Um,
and also, getting to and from there is also really, really cool because there's a lot of there's a historic like a cannon that's on the way there. There's the torpedo factory that's there. They always have different art installations right by the river. There's also a ship that you can board that is also a bar. So you can also do a tour of the little ship that's out on the water. So there's a lot to see when you go over to Barca also, and especially if you're walking or catching the trolley from the King Street Metro station. It looks so beautiful. Like, we keep the lights on in the trees year round also. So it really does, I'm not exaggerating. It looks like a Christmas card. It is really beautiful.
we are halfway adventures. We've got brunch, a breakfast all day place, and a lunch place. After the break, we are going
Ooh,
to ask Crystal about dinner, about speakeasies, and about happy hours.
yes, sir, the good stuff.
Yeah, coming up next. We'll be right back. All right, Crystal. You know what's funny is I just ate as we were prepping. You saw me gobble
Good.
down a sandwich
You were
while we were
stuffing.
while we were getting ready, and I'm already hungry again just because you're making me hungry. This sounds so delicious. We are now ready to go to dinner. Where are you taking us?
Well, I'm gonna go to happy hour first. You
Oh,
gotta go
sure,
to happy hour before you
got
hit
to.
dinner. So there's another place right on King Street that I like for happy hour, and it's called Majestic. And they actually used to be a part of the Restaurant Partners group, the Alexandria group, but they recently I think it's one of the chefs, but there was someone else, that worked at Majestic that decided, "You know what? I want my own freedom." I'm, making this up. But there is someone that actually worked there that I believe they decided to buy them out. So it's now
Wow.
even more locally owned, like, more, special, I would say, as far as, like, the selections and the menu, but the happy hour is amazing. The sliders are amazing. They even have some salmon on the happy hour the last time I was there. Very generous portions also. The bartenders are amazing. Now, the place is tiny, so definitely be in position to get there. And it also the Joe is showing what it looks like on the outside, and it looks
Yeah,
cool. It looks majestic. It
it does.
really
It looks like
does.
a movie theater. Like
Yes.
there's a movie theater marquee. Oh, it is. It is long and narrow.
Yes, it is tiny. The bar is even smaller, but it looks like the movie, like a total like the Chicago theater sign, it has that that's like the big vertical sign out front that sticks off the building. but the food is so good, especially on happy hour, and the drinks are very good on happy hour, and it's a really, really cool place just to see. Like, I was very impressed with the happy hour. It was like an unassuming happy hour, but it looks cool because even by the name Majestic, but it is also like a really, really, really nice place and very nice
This
portions
the
for.
ceiling is amazing.
Yeah, it's just even to walk in and see it because it is gonna be probably crowded, but hey, you never know. I would definitely check it out. But that is also a super cool, super that place has been there for a very, very long time. So definitely add Majestic to my list. And then there's another place that I want to mention for happy hour. They actually call it, and I was gonna say the word wrong, the Aperitivo hour. Aperitivo.
Aperitivo.
You can tell it's Italian. It's called Thompson Italian is the name of the place. And every single day, 7 days of the week, they have the Aperitivo hour. And so all their drinks are $10, which is dirt cheap compared to drink prices these days, and they are handcrafted cocktails. You are not getting any pre-made mixers or any, store-bought sour mixes. Every drink on their drink menu is very fancy pants for only $10. They even have that smoke one. They have all kinds of fancy drinks, and just pack your patience because these fancy pants $10 drinks, they don't cut any corners with it. They really, really put a lot of care into all the stuff that they craft. And for honorable mention at this place, they also obviously Italian. You can get some fresh made pasta, olive oil cake. Those are some really good options also that I would recommend you have with your $10 drink because it is definitely a good, I don't know, way to kick off your pre-dinner. And it's also early on in Old Town where if you're walking down to the water, your $10 drink will hold you till you get all the way down to the water or until you get to wherever else you're headed to. But yep.
That is it's interesting how different these last two places are because the Majestic was dark and narrow, and this
Mhm.
place looks very light and airy.
Yeah, definitely. And it used to be Hank's Oyster Bar actually back in the day, and they moved to a bigger space. And so Thompson has this place. And if you get there at 5, you are possibly guaranteed to get a seat. But I would say 5:30ish, you might be out of luck
You
because
might be in
that
trouble.
aperitivo hour really
You didn't
brings
say
the
it right.
people. Aperitivo hour.
There we are.
It
Yes.
really brings the noise,
All
definitely.
right. Speaking of bring the noise, let's bring dinner.
Yes. So dinner, and I this place is my second home, La Porta's. So they have the best special in town for dinner. On Mondays and Tuesdays, they have 2 entrees and a bottle of wine for 39.99.
Wow.
Totally unheard of, but it is some of the best food. I always say I'm gonna get something different, and I always get the half chicken, and it is huge, and it comes with broccoli and potatoes also. And so this food is, and also, I don't know how I forgot, almost forgot, they have live jazz every single night. Every night of the week, you're gonna listen to a live jazz band also. So that
While
even
you're
brings
eating.
more fun. Yes. And when my mom and sister-in-law were here, we were also lucky enough that it happened to be a week where there was a wine tasting. So they had a wine and food, 3-course wine and food tasting, and that was only, I think that was 30 something also, but usually it's way cheaper than that. It depends on how fancy pants the winery is. But we got you get a tasting wine, then you get your first pairing, and it's this time it was a vegetable ceviche, which was
Mm.
top of the line amazing. The second course was a crab cake, and I think it was it a red? No, I think that was another white. And then the third course, I'm totally forgetting, but it was even heavier than a crab cake with also another wine pairing. So, oh, it was a chicken. It was a really good we ended up all
Mm.
ordering that chicken for dinner because it was it almost like a bourbon chicken. So that was good, but you definitely wanna go there for the 2 entrees and a full bottle of wine for 39.99, and they have lots of options, and the calamari, I usually get that as an appetizer, and don't wear socks because it will knock your socks off, and that's another it's a family-owned restaurant also. The parents started the restaurant, so a bunch of the siblings run it now. They're definitely like family to me, but that's definitely a very good, solid place. They also have happy hour, but I think the one of the biggest things, and even if you're not there on a Monday, Tuesday, whatever dinner special they have is gonna be amazing, especially the fish selection because they only buy the freshest of the stuff. Like, they base the specials on what's fresh for that weekend when they go shopping. So that's really cool.
Wow. Seasonally changes. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We are now going out for drinks after. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to do that.
You have to. So we've got a couple mentions for Speakeasy Nightcap. So Captain Gregory's. We talked about this before because they at their last change, they changed so when you walk by, it looks like a travel agency.
Okay.
So you walk into the door and there's a travel agency, and then there's a flag, a little red flag in the corner, and you have to have a reservation or else they're just gonna slam the door back in your face. Or they may have room, you never know though, but just it's more safe with a reservation. So you pull the flag and eventually the whole door just slides open. The whole wall, sorry, not door. There's no door. The wall. So the whole side wall, it just slides open. And they're like, "You have a reservation." And then so if you say yes, even if you say yes or no, 9 times out of 10, it'll slam back closed until they're ready for you. Then the wall opens and then it takes you to your seat. But that's a really cool place because it's just the whole thing of you walk into a travel agency and then you get to pull a flag and then the wall just to see it open. But they have very good drinks also. They have appetizers. They have food, but I've mostly had, like, just I would pop in there for 1 and an appetizer or just for 1 because it's just a cool thing to experience for yourself, and you definitely wanna record after you wanna record yourself pulling on the flag because it reminds me of that Double Dare. I don't know if you ever used to watch that. Well, when I was little, one of those shows on Nickelodeon. But yeah, you pull the flag and then record yourself opening. See, they even have the smoke drinks, all the
Yeah.
places I mentioned, they do like those smoky drinks, but it's just a cool experience. And the last time they change it, I believe they might change it quarterly, and the menu is a passport, and so you're in a different country. So the last time I was there, it was Japan. So I don't know what they're changing it to next, but everything on the menu and all the drinks were all Japanese, like, they had a
All
Japan
themed.
theme. Yeah, so it was even cooler just to read the stories that are in the menu. That's another thing, especially this place, like, the menu and the stories behind it, they just make it really cool. It's just not, "Hey, I'm gonna have a drink." It is an experience too, so it's definitely something you're gonna take a lot of cool pictures, at this place, even just the getting there and getting in part. And then Bar 86 is another cool speakeasy. And that one, it's by day, it's a breakfasty cafe, but that one you just walk in but you just wait and then they come out to get you for that one. And that one is cute. Bar 86, their drinks are cute because they come with weird little one of them comes, it's like the names of the drinks and the stories behind it. Because Bar 86, back in Prohibition, they would yell out 86 was like the code to hide all the liquor and everything. That's why it's called Bar 86. And one of them comes in a little bathtub with bubbles, a bubble bath drink. They've got one that comes with, like, these little biscuit cracker things. One of the drinks comes with, like, this popcorn thing. So it's really cute that they put thought into not only the drink, but, like, the stuff that comes with it and comes around it. So that was another cute little thing about Bar 86. And then the last place is 219, and their address is actually 219, King Street. And it's funny, my mom had pointed out, she was like, "Oh, that was your dad's birthday." And I was like, That's why I love the place. Didn't even realize that, but 219, it's a cigar lounge, but it has 3 levels, and they have a live band every night. But on the bottom floor, the Bayou Room, there's actually a DJ and dancing. So
Wow.
that's another one of my favorite places because they have an actual DJ and an actual dance floor. And it's like old school house party, like dance, dance,
Oh,
dance.
awesome.
And the middle floor is like New Orleans style dinner. And then the top floor is where it's a live band every night and the cigar part, stuff like that. But food is good, food is decent, but I more go that place is all vibes. Like, that place is vibes, 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 I would say. I wouldn't go
Comfort
there.
Interstate for
Yeah,
entertainment, it says.
right. And I wouldn't even, yeah, 'cause they say they celebrate the French Quarter, but I've not gone there hungry. I've gone there for the vibes. Like, after I go somewhere else, that's where I would end the night at 219. But there's other honorable mentions, like almost any place on King Street. There's Murphy's, there's Light Horse, there's, O'Connell's, and these are all bands also sometimes, karaoke, trivia. So there
Oh,
is
no.
something to do every night of the week. Karaoke, to even good get into the 2 karaoke places. There is a lot to do. So
Yeah, I
there's a
wish you
lot
had
of
something to do.
places. Yes, so please explore Old Town and tell me your thoughts and tell me your favorites too, even if not Alexandria, your town, and thumbs up and thumbs down on the places that I recommended too, because I like to hear other people's experiences with the same places too.
Please, and call those in, and if people wanna call, be part of the show with that, or places that you like in Alexandria, where do you call?
You head to stackingadventures.com/my story. You can record up to 5 minutes, or if you want to say, hey, Crystal and Joe, I think that my town beats Alexandria with a stick. And I bet I could do it better. So if you want to tell us about your city, we would
Pitch
love, love,
us.
love. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
And that's at stackingadventures.com/my story.
awesome. That is great. Well, I think my takeaway is you don't like Alexandria very much. It doesn't sound like you like it at all. Yeah.
Right. I have not created a home that's a vacation place every
No,
day. I have
not at
not done
all. You'd
that.
no wonder you'd rather people came to you. It sounds just like Texarkana. Sounds exactly like Texarkana.
Uh,
Yes. Right. All
sure.
right. That's gonna do it today, adventures. She's Crystal.
And I'm Joe. He's Joe.
We'll see you next time. Keep on adventuring. Bye-bye.